right. Well, Tone, you got the next question. I know you were ready to ask this one, but I don't think you have it in front of you,
I
so
don't have
I'll
it in front
handle
of me.
it.
Thank you, Al.
Yeah, just because you're dressed like a catcher on a weekend afternoon softball game doesn't mean you don't have to prepare.
I didn't know your new NPR show started right now.
We argue with each other most of the time, so it's just like you walked into a fight with an old married couple. Now
that's why all my stuff is gone. He took everything.
It looks like your future is now, Tone. Now I gotta ask you, because listening to you talk about shea butter, you seem passionate, and obviously you're a young woman, 32, I believe, 32, 33.
Oh, that's so nice. I am 34.
Oh, well, that's you're still
No,
young.
I'm practically dead.
No, you give hope to us. You give no hope to this 43-year-old. But but you're young, and it seems like you're super aggressive about trying to push the concept of shea butter forward. Now, how do you have you found that being aggressive has always worked in the business market, or are there times where you need to temper your aggression and kind of sit back and see where the market's going and then decide your next course?
I definitely think that there are times that I have to sit back, and I haven't done a great job of that, honestly. The first time was thinking about our first production run, like buying the individual tins that we put the shea butter in. I think I bought maybe 3,000 of those tins, like 3,000 per SKU of those tins right off the bat. And that ended up being a mistake. And
do you mind telling us why?
Yeah, sure. So and this was like another lesson of like, trust your gut. But when I sent them the design for the tins, they had a little ridge around the top, and the ridge kind of kept the lid on so that the lid didn't fall off easily. And when they sent me the sample back, it had ridge, but after sending the sample, they're like, actually, we can't do the ridge in mass production, so we're going to have to take that off. And I was like, that stinks. Wish you told me that before, but fine. And did the whole production run, got the tins, and ultimately, like, all the lids fell off. And so
that's a problem.
That was a little bit of a problem.
Yeah, when it comes to jars, yeah.
Yeah. So, and especially because like shea butter melts in the summer. So like can't have like lids falling off plus melting like in transit. That was just a mess. So ended up having.
And I want to stop you right there, because you seem like a very measured person. But when you find out that the lids to your product are falling off, do you take a walk? Do you pour a bottle of wine? What do you do to keep, because honestly, and I appreciate you laughing, but I don't think I would have handled that well. I really do. I wish I could make a joke. I would not have handled that well. So like,
I mean, 3,000, let's be honest, this ain't 30. You be mad at 30 of them, but you talking about, we got boxes.
Yeah, boxes.
This is a big deal. And like, I think a lot of people watching this that are thinking about starting a business, it's not going to be smooth. This ain't a movie that's going to wrap up in an hour 20. That you're going to have major potholes like this. Like, where was your mind at when that happened? How did you calm yourself and then figure out a solution?
I think that when you can be mad at somebody else, then, and I get mad at other people all the time, but like when you can be mad at somebody else, then like I can understand that anger. Like when it was just, I only have myself to blame. Like I knew that it wasn't the right choice and I made it anyway. It's not like they lied to me and told me there were going to be ridges and then there weren't. Like they were straight up about it. And I took I thought like calculated decision and it ended up being wrong. So, as much as I would have wanted to be mad at somebody else, it's just me. And how did I deal with it? I mean, I was right out of business school, so saying that I drank is probably fair.
But even in retrospect, when it comes to making that decision, that was either, I mean, you either did it because like was it a time thing too? It had to be like the pressure's on, I got to get this done. And so like that kind of, I've already looked at this, can't be that bad. Did you just like pull the trigger? And
yeah, I was just excited. I just wanted to get going. I just wanted to like get the product out there. And then
what did you learn from that experience though? Like, I mean, just like what did you keep from that?
Buy fewer of things
That's great advice.
It's so simple, but that's real.
Yeah. So.